Hey guys, welcome back to the King Closer Reacts. I am the King Closer, RJ Bass III. This is a series where I'm going to watch a bunch of videos and probably disagree with them. We'll see how bad I disagree with this first one.
Listen, we just figured out how to make 5, 10, or even 15K without fixing, flipping, or even having to find your own buyers. How, you may ask? This is buy box wholesaling, and it changes everything. I promise you, especially in 2025 where cash deals are not moving like they used to. Here's the deal. I got a verified buyer who I've worked with, and he's ready to close 50 deals per month. They told me exactly what they want, how much they'll pay, and exactly where to find it. You're not guessing, you're not chasing, you're literally shopping for one buyer with the cheat code in your hand. It's no more, is this a good deal? Or no more, does anyone have buyers? It's no more people posing as buyers and they trying to daisy chain your deal. I got you. I'm teaching this exact system of how to buy box wholesale with this particular.
Nah, bro. Like, listen. Come on. Why are we still saying things like we don't have technology that just gives us this information? I feel like I talk about this like every week here on the King Closer Reacts, where it's like we have software that tells us who the buyer is and what to buy properties for. Well, buy box, you can just literally look and see, hey, Jordan just bought this property right there for $50,000. I got it for 35. I'm gonna have Jordan, you want to buy this one for 50? You don't need to know who the buyer is. You just need to know that there's buyer activity going on. And this whole thing about buyers aren't buying like they were now in 2025, yes, they are. If you aren't, it's probably because you're not using the right systems or you're not using the right dispo formula. So get with the program. Come on. It's 2025. We've got the software available to us. You don't need any of this buy box wholesaling. That's just a new gimmick, new name for wholesaling.
So I got 2 hot appointments I got to call back today. Both of them were set by my AI, Alex. She's a freaking beast. She was taking call over the weekend and bam, dude. I'm heading back to the office. If I can get both of these deals under contract, dude. Looking to make $40,000 to $50,000 on each one of them. I'm taking November off, baby. All right, I'm at the office. I'm about to jump on a call with the seller. Closing costs, all the fees. That'll be net to you at the time of closing, not a penny less. Yeah. And we can get this thing closed in the next 60 days or sooner. If I can get that approved, you are ready to get the paperwork done and sell your property, correct?
Absolutely.
Congrats, and we look forward to getting this done and wrap up for you and get you taken care of, okay?
That'd be very nice.
Yep. Thomas, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. $150,000 for the rehab, $375. So that's how much the investor would buy for it. And we got this thing for $270. So that is that's $105,000. Oh, I'm done, baby. Listen, if you're ready to take action, if you're ready to commit, and you're ready to...
Oh, Kong. Oh, I really love Kong. I do. This is going to be hard. I love the man. He's so energetic and literally one of the nicest human beings I've ever met. I mean, so humble, talks me up, rubs my belts. I love the guy. But why is he doing the fake funding department? If I can get this approved, what do you mean get it approved? What do you mean? Man, I just don't understand it. And this love affair with what AI can do. All right, so his AI bot, Alex, set an appointment for him. Okay, that sounds great. It's almost like if right now someone filled out a form and said, I want to sell a house, and then I could instantly just call them and talk to them. Oh, that's what we do all day, every day, and I don't have to worry about a specific appointment being set. I don't have to worry about if Alex is actually doing a good job or not. We can just get leads whenever we want. I don't know, man. Sometimes I wonder, why are we always looking for the new unicorn? Why can't we ever just embrace what has been there, it's proven to work, and just love it and work it? And also, Kong, brother, you know you've seen me close deals. You love the King Closer. Get rid of your funding department, bro. It sucks. Get rid of it and let's go make that money, baby. Come on.
Scared to talk to sellers? Talk to your mirror first. The only thing standing between you and the deal is your mouth staying closed. You can't close nothing if you're quiet. Closed mouths don't cash checks. Ha ha, fact! Scared to talk to sellers? Talk to your mirror first.
Yeah, there's no way that's real. There is no way that's real. That is funny. Oh, man. That looks, hey, if you're not following Jordan Boyle on Facebook, all right, you got to go follow Jordan Boyle. It's not Jordan like Michael Jordan. It's like a back-asswards way of spelling it. He just threw a U in there for no reason. But that's my video guy. He's right behind the camera. He's laughing at me right now. But he does these videos where he's a newsman, okay? And today I saw one where he was running around on the 50-yard line at Cowboy Stadium. He's got another one where he's basically hugging a lion in the Fort Worth Zoo. All right, those are fake. This is fake, by the way. And I know most of you probably get that, right? But a lot of y'all didn't. A lot of y'all thought that Jordan was on the 50-yard line of the Cowboy Stadium. Some of y'all thought there was an actual lion sitting right next to it. It's fake, okay? That's bad AI, okay? Ty the Flip Man was not on stage saying, go talk to yourself in the mirror. He wasn't doing that, all right? Now, in regards to role-playing, role-playing in the mirror is weird. It's really weird, man. You see everything. You see all of your flaws. Think about that for a second, right? I like role-playing with myself when I can't see myself. Is that inappropriate to say? This episode has gone straight off the rails. It's like between two belts. I don't like role-playing, actually. I just like doing the deed. Let's just do the deed. No more role-playing. Let's just, come on, fuck it. Let's do it.
Everyone thinks for some reason that wholesaling is a real estate investor or something like that. I've heard multiple people say, yeah, I'm a real estate investor. Well, what do? I'm a wholesaler. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. A wholesaler is just a salesperson. You bang the phones all day, you find a seller, and you take a piece of paper and you sell it to an investor. Okay, you take and you sell a contract for more than what you bought the contract for. You're buying low and you're selling high. You're not an investor, you sell paper. It's trash. Everyone thinks for some reason that wholesaling is a real estate investor or something like that. I've heard multiple.
Who the fuck is Ray Butler? And what's his point? All right, I'm not a real estate investor. I'm a wholesaler. Now what, Ray? What you got to say? It's trash? It's trash. So what I've done for the past 10 years of my life is trash. Now let me explain something to you, Ray Butler, the Ray Butler, okay? I was broke as a joke, all right? I could not do shit with my life. And then I started wholesaling. And now I can literally do whatever the fuck I want. And when I say whatever, I mean literally whatever the fuck I want. Like if I want to go down to Antarctica for 6 months and fucking swim with the penguins, then I can do that. All right. And in the meantime, I have also brought people along the way and paid them more money than they could ever make doing anything else in their lifetime because they had no fucking skill sets. And I gave them skill sets and showed them how to wholesale. And that's just inside of my company. And then for the thousands of people over the past 5 years that have trained how to wholesale and completely changed their life, what about them? And then let's not talk about the thousands of homeowners that I have helped in bad situations, the thousands of end buyers that I've bought great deals to, the title companies that have closed deals, the contractors that have gotten work, utilities that have gotten paid, back taxes that have gotten paid, liens that have gotten settled, mortgages that have gotten paid off. That's all trash to you, the Ray Butler? Nah, brother, your video is fucking trash, all right? So, that's my hot take on the Ray Butler. Shut the fuck up.
Every time I see that on a contract, it makes me cringe. Why are wholesalers telling the sellers this? Like, this is not okay. This needs to be discussed, and they need to have extreme clarity surrounding the process of like, what does it look like if a buyer defaults? And I get it. It's scary to have that conversation because, you know, they're thinking, oh, the seller's not going to want to sell if they don't think they're going to get it back right away. But you have to set expectations from the very beginning, because if you don't, then the seller's going to feel like you blindsided them. Oh, well, they told me I was going to get my property back right away if they defaulted, and now they come to find out that they can't. That it's not just like, oh, yeah, you know, flip a switch and you have your property back.
Oh, let's do some research here. It's sellers beware. What happens when a buyer defaults? This video reveals why clarity is key from the start. Don't let wholesalers blindside you with false promises. Protect your property. Okay, so this is odd, because I don't know the way that she's talking about, if she's talking about wholesalers, unless she's talking about wholesaling a sub 2. This feels like it's meant to be sub 2 somewhere in there, okay? Now, this is me reading between the lines and trying to understand what she's saying, because this is a poorly edited video. Clearly does not have someone of the skill sets of my editors like Jordan Boyle, Pat Hilton, and Vidwing. Shout out to those guys. They're awesome, because we don't put out dumbass shit like this where we're confused. Because if I'm wholesaling a property and the buyer defaults, the homeowner doesn't lose their property unless they're in some sort of foreclosure situation where there's a timeline. Now, if it's just a, hey, I inherited this property and it's physically distressed and I want to get rid of it, and then we contract it, and then 30 days later the buyer defaults, buyer being either wholesaler or our end buyer, then they don't lose the property. It didn't close. They lost the potential opportunity to sell that property to that wholesaler, and they can either extend, drop the price, or terminate, go sell it to someone else. So I'm reading between the lines, and I believe what she's saying is, if you were to wholesale a sub 2, and then the end buyer then defaults, what happens to the original seller with the fact that now they have a mortgage that has been defaulted on? Okay, now that is an issue, and I agree with it. In fact, I would actually prefer that there be a regulation that comes down on wholesaling sub 2s. I think that actually needs to happen. Or it doesn't necessarily have to be that you cannot wholesale a sub 2. It needs to be that there's some sort of transparency that removes the wholesaler from it, and now the seller knows exactly who is taking over that mortgage subject, or buying the property subject to the existing mortgage. Something along those lines where there's transparency and potentially even some sort of protection mechanism for the homeowner, the seller, where they're protected against a default on the sub 2. So I don't know what that person was actually trying to say. I tried to fix it and make it better. So I could wholeheartedly disagree with her. I could wholeheartedly agree with her, but we don't fucking know. Anyways, that's our episode of the King Closer Reacts. And one last time to the Ray Butler. Man, your video was trash, brother. God, I hated it. Ray Butler, feel free to reach out to me. My phone number is 817-915-6860. That's my personal cell phone number. To everyone else watching, don't reach out to me. But to the Ray Butler, please reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you about how what I do for my career, what I am passionate about, is not trash. And you're right. I'm not a real estate investor. I am a proud fucking wholesaler. And yes, all I do is solve people's problems by selling a piece of paper. And it's fucking awesome. Like today's video. See you guys tomorrow.